Today we conclude our tour of the world with a visit to Africa. Africa, of course, is a very poor continent that many of the countries in Africa have been besought with corrupt regimes and colonialism and all that sort of stuff. So it's not a region with very robust film industries. Not a lot of films coming out of there. There is kind of a little part that's a little bit like Bollywood in Nigeria. They call it Nollywood, with these really sort of low, very low budget, shot on video films coming out of the city of Lagos, Nigeria. Um, uh, but Senegal is a country that has produced a number of very important films in the history of international cinema. And we're going to watch a recent one from there that's on Netflix by a movie director named Madi Diop, a young woman, up and coming female director, very acclaimed, winning awards for her shorter films at festivals around the world. She's also the niece of acclaimed, probably Senegal's most acclaimed director, also named Diop. He made a film called Tuki Buki that is a very important and influential film in the history of African cinema. A lot of the film that I've seen from Africa explores sort of the relationship between African countries that were colonies of Europe and their colonizers. And this has a little bit of that as well. It focuses on a group of men who are cheated out of pay for working on a tower in Dakar, the capital of Senegal, and they decide to get on a boat and go to Europe to find a better life. And they die in the passage, and they come back as female ghosts to haunt the people who cheated them. It's a beautiful film. It's an ethereal kind of, somewhat sort of like a horror or a fantasy film, but very much looks at the social disparities in Senegalese society and between Senegal and Europe. And what I love the most about it is that it really captures an essence of light in this area that I really feel like I've been to Dakar and sort of experienced this oceanic light that comes over the city from the coast, and gives a real sense of place.